Okay, just making sure my stream title is accurate and everything. Yeah, I think that's about right. Maybe someone will complain about the all caps, but outside of that, everything seems to be in order. So yes, best of NES. This was, like, of course, planned for after Big 20 number 17. They held Big 20 number 17 just about, like, I think it was about, like, 3 to 4 months ago at this point. I think the race was actually in, like, September. We were just practicing for the big race during August then. Yeah, so about, like, 2 to 3 months back, that event was... Practice for that event was going on, and then roughly, like, 2 months to 3 months ago, the race itself happened. And since then, the organizers have been planning to put on another speedrunning marathon. So yes, this is basically an online speedrunning marathon for NES games, whether or not they be, like, actual, like, releases from Nintendo, like, back in the day, or just homebrews. Yeah, so for example, we have, like, Chicken of the Farm on here also. When's Chicken of the Farm getting run again? I mean, I know that's a game I suck at. Yeah, so for example, there's homebrews like Chicken of the Farm and Space Gulls. Those games, those were simply not NES games that came out, like, when the NES was actually, like, a modern gaming console. Those are both homebrews, for example. I don't know, because for Big 20 number 16, I had to learn how to run those. Doing much better at Space Gulls than Chicken of the Farm. But yeah, when I looked at the schedule, I saw just how stacked it was, and I really just don't even know where to begin. So for example, we have Cosmic running Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, Chrissy running Wario's Woods, JC running Battletoads. I think it was SBD Wolf that's running CV1. Yeah. JC running Simon's Quest. I'm running Dracula's Curse. Endy is running Batman. I think Kearsley, Yellsrec is running Marble Madness. Packy is running Dr. Mario. Lack Attack is running Zelda 1. I'm pretty sure. Apparently also whatever bases loaded 2-second season, as I've never heard of that one. Hoops Volleyball and Stack Up, and I've only heard of the latter. That's one of the games with Rob the Robot. But I don't know if Stack Up maybe also has a ROM hack where you just don't even need to play with, like, the robot to control the second controller. Yeah, I know Gyromite wasn't one of the old Rob the Robot games, but there's a ROM hack for it that lets you just play with one controller and actually have a much easier time playing the game that way. Yeah, Lack Attack is running Zelda. What category again was he running? Second Quest, all Triforces. Jimmy Poopin's running Ninja Gaiden 2 also. So yeah, if you want to see the best Ninja Gaiden 2 runner in the world, who apparently, I mean, I watched Summoning Salt, so I was aware of how it took him, like, over a year to just take, like, I don't know, 2 seconds off of, I think, his own world record. I don't remember if he was trying to, like, actually beat, if it was Becco, or if he was just trying to actually beat his own time, and it took him, like, over 400 days to do it. Which he did a stream every single day for over 400 days. Just to take, like, about not even 2 seconds off of his Ninja Gaiden 2 world record. It's a race between him and Zaylan and the running pacifists, so they're only gonna kill bosses and nothing else. Anything else that's gonna be, like, super crazy here? Mexican runner's gonna be running Contra. I don't know if he has the world record, but then again, just Mexican runner in general is just a really good speedrunner. So I think it's just bound to be a treat to watch him play, like, just about any game on one of these marathons. Same goes for Pika Pika. Or Pika Pika Pikachu, or Pikachu, or whatever. Whatever, like, handle he wants to go by. Yeah, because I'm trying to remember if, like, he won Big 20 number 15 or Big 20 number 16. He won one of those, that's for sure. Oh, and Retro Runner's running the first Ninja Gaiden. As in the current world record holder of that game. As in current world record holder for that one. Who had to beat Arcus to be able to claim the world record. And Arcus had to beat Ohan, who at one point had the world record for a whole 7 years straight. You have, like, any idea, like, what I'm a part of? I only have, like, one run in the schedule, and it's still not even, like, decided. I think it might be, like, left up to the viewers, perhaps. I'd actually have to go and clarify with the organizers if it's going to be the viewers who decide whether or not I run Alucard or Sypha for CV3. But regardless, I'm running CV3. And Alucard, I'm guessing if it's left up to the viewers, I'm gonna guess they're gonna pick Alucard, since that game, yes, Castlevania 3 did feature in Big 20 number 17. The goal was to rescue Alucard, but you really didn't get to see much of the game. Given how the game, like, then again, it's not fair to say that it's gonna last like 26 minutes, because the average person's not beating this game in 26 minutes. That just doesn't really happen. Even beating like CV3 in like 30 minutes, assuming you're not just skipping half the levels with the wrong word, even just beating this in 30 minutes is honestly pretty good. Yeah, under 26 is like a whole other level. Most people are simply just not able to beat this under 26. And even just beating that, and like, even beating this game in under 30 is still like really good. So I anticipate, like, the average run of CV3, like, just for people who haven't really played the game much before, if at all, might be closer to, like, 35, maybe even 40 minutes. Which, yeah, that's just way too much time for a single game to take in a Big 20. Like, that's just not feasible. To have that plus 19 other games. So we basically just had, like, let's just say, like, the average person takes, like, maybe, like, 9 to 10 minutes to rescue Alucard. I could do it in, like, at best, like, 8 minutes 33 seconds, apparently. Or let's just maybe add a second or two onto that, because that's probably what's gonna happen. Yeah, 10 minutes, or, like, something closer to 9, that's a lot more reasonable. Which really didn't give, like, people opportunities to actually see Alucard in action, like... Yeah, when it comes to playing as Trevor, it's very similar to just playing as Simon in Castlevania 1. It's really not much different at all. But then, suddenly you're playing Alucard, and then just... the way the game is played in general just takes a complete turn. So I think it's actually time to just do some Derust at this point. Let's actually just do some Derust. Let's stop talking about the game and the marathon and whatnot. Let's actually do some practice. And then when I feel like I'm comfortable, just jump into an actual run or two. Okay, let's get a start from this screen so I won't know exactly what frog pattern I'm getting ahead of time. That way I don't know exactly what frogs I'm getting. Because I'm not going to know exactly what my pattern is, like, during an actual run. Just know that's not going to happen. That was good. Yeah, that was pretty good. Oh, Brian, welcome back. And yes, Brian, this is... finally, this is CV3. To answer your question, yes, it is now. You can finally stop asking, or just saying that it's not CV3, because finally it is CV3. Yeah, I have an upcoming speedrunning marathon to practice for, and I may be running Alucard for the second time this year in a speedrunning marathon. If I'm not just running Sypha instead, that is. But I do want to just do a bit of Derust before I throw myself into some full-fledged runs. I haven't really done, like, practically anything with this game since March. Yeah, I know that's gonna be no problem. I'm not worried about that there. I'm not even, like, too terribly worried about, like, most of the first half of 5 either. None of that really scares me that much either. I don't even have to go for that tricky jump throw. I don't even have to go for that if I don't want. I can probably just do something, well, it's gonna be a lot slower, but it's gonna be a lot safer too. So I gotta keep in mind I'm gonna be playing this one time and one time only. I should keep that in mind. Yeah, no problem here either. Yeah, I think for the most part, like, I'm not gonna say, like, first half, because it's not, like, half the run. It's about, like, 1/3 of the run, give or take. It's, like, the first 8.5 minutes with Trevor. I'm not expecting to have too much trouble with it. Considering I've played all of that more recently than the rest of the game. Yeah, that first, like, 1/3 of the game, the first, like, on a very, very good day, like, roughly 8 minutes and 35 seconds. But realistically speaking, it could easily just be, like, a lot closer to 9 minutes, or even 10 on a really bad day. Yeah, that I'm more familiar with as of late, because, yeah, that's what I had to get good at. I'm already good at it. That's what I had to make sure I was still good at. Correction, I had to make sure I was still good at that for Big 20 number 17. That was the first goal on that list. And then there was like 19 other games thrown after that. After that was the first 5 acts of Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos, and well... that's not something I have too much experience with. That is not one of my best games, on the other hand. But yeah, I wasn't picked to run Ninja Gaiden 2. Nice. Oh boy. I hate it when he does this. Yeah, if the Skull Knight King steps over here, the best place to stand to throw holy water at it is right here. Problem is, that's right next to a flight of stairs. You have to hold up to actually, well, you have to have hearts to do it, but you gotta hold up and then press B to, like, throw your sub-weapon. Problem is, You could get stuck on the stairs. Yeah, just one problem if he runs all the way to the left. Potentially, that flight of stairs if you're not careful. Yeah, this is probably a level I'm gonna want to go over quite a few times, actually. As short as it is, I'm probably gonna want to go over. Particularly, actually, not so much like 6-1, but 6-2 I want to go over a bunch of times. It's just pretty easy to choke that. I wasn't expecting that, but hey. I hope this is enough hearts to just do everything I want to do. Let's see. If 9 is like too few, then I can always just compensate by taking a slower strategy. Or I just get an extra hard drop, so I think it'll be okay. Especially since I'm not even getting stuck on that rock. I'm gonna go right through. Booyah. Let's just get out of the ceiling, though. And then get out of that ceiling, too, of course. Get back here, Frankie. Oh. Yeah, sometimes you really just have, like, no control over the lag from those falling rocks. Sometimes the game just lags a bunch, and just because of that, you just lose a bunch of time, and there's... Since Alucard can't really get, like, fast kills at all, let alone on Frankenstein. Yeah, just sometimes that fight is really out of your control there. Sometimes the whole fight's just largely out of your control. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, if I ever want to go for world record on this again, if I ever want to try and improve my world record, that might be like the biggest problem I might run into again. Am I gonna just run out of... Yeah. I had another problem there. That was another problem I had. Okay, that one, however, that was all on me, so let me just try this again. This was probably even worse than the previous fight. That was probably just even worse, to be honest. Not sure by how much, but it was definitely worse. I could feel it. Oof. Actually, didn't even need to go any lower. There was no need. Well then. I actually had enough height to fly through the ceiling, it's just... I thought I was gonna jump tap, then get up high enough, but I pressed jump and it didn't go high enough. I guess not then. Oh, okay. There we go. Now that's good. Just gonna do it this way with the axe being thrown high just to make that boost a lot easier to actually hit. Did it really take me like almost 2 whole seconds just to land like 2 more hits? Like really now? Really now? Did it have to be that way? I might have gotten myself stuck in the ceiling here, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe I just have to keep on... I'm slowly wiggling to the right. Yeah. I don't know how much time I spent there just wiggling, because I just boosted upwards too far to the left, and I got stuck wiggling for about, like, 10-15 seconds. Oh god, I got stuck wiggling. I usually don't... Yeah, usually you never have to wiggle there. To the right. Yeah, if you're having to do that, you've definitely done something wrong. Maybe I'll do this like 1 or 2 more times, and then I'll just start looking at the 7 again. Okay, maybe I want to just get really good at this one part here that I mess it up like half the time, apparently. Because I'm constantly just going too low, trying to not go too high, and just get stuck on the rock and be in trouble anyways, potentially. Oh wow, that actually made it through. So did that. Alright, so did that. Let's go. Probably my best Frankenstein kill as well. And just like, in general, probably one of my cleanest 6-2s. Temporarily bonked on the rock, but I recovered really quickly. I haven't even missed that second, I haven't even missed that second ceiling clip at all tonight. Let's see if I just keep on doing this over and over without missing it, out of curiosity. Nice. The easy one again. Now I'm stuck on the ceiling. Except I still got stuck in that ceiling there. Alright, that's the first time I missed that second one tonight. First time I'm missing that tonight. There we go. I'll just redeem myself. Maybe I'll just do 6-1 a couple of times. Granted, like, the second part of the stage is probably way more important that I'm just good at than the first one, but still. I'll just screw around with this a couple times. So I jump from, like, here and then land on the left half of that blob. I'm going forward, guaranteed, pretty much. Yeah, I'm seriously just not too worried about it. 6-1 isn't scary at all at this point. It's just not. 6-2 on the other hand can be a problem. I mean, I still may consider just going over the few sections in the first, like, 8.5 minutes just to be sure I'm not gonna, like, screw them up. Probably mainly the owl section in 3-1, but maybe even just a few random things on the first stage, but those shouldn't, like, just outright kill a run if they go wrong. They shouldn't just, like, end the run early. Yeah, one should not be the deciding factor. Meanwhile, I have bigger fish to worry about, like this one right here. Oh, I got it. Meanwhile, I have other things to worry about. Like, how consistently can I do that? How consistently can I still do this? Well, 2 in a row, so far so good. Again, just reload that save state and try and hit it again, just because. Okay, now 3 in a row. Alright, so 4 in a row, not bad. Yeah, not bad so far. Okay, I almost made it an even 5, or whatnot. Almost 5 in a row, almost. There's another one. Not sure if anyone's even gonna care, but there was just a slightly different setup to this boost. Okay, I would jump forward and then fly up. That's what I at one point used to do. No, I just can't stop doing it this better way now. I just can't stop doing it the better way. I mean, if I could actually show you the other way, then I could just compare and contrast the two. No, but I gotta make the Flea Man jump the right way or it's clearly not gonna work. It's not just the fact that you might, like, transform too early. Yeah, something I noticed, came to eventually notice, is if you're flying upwards and you just touch the ceiling, if you're holding up while you're touching the ceiling, like, you just get pushed down a bit. Which, if you get pushed down a bit and then you boost off the Flea Man, you're not gonna have enough height to actually clip through the block above you. It's just not gonna go through. Yeah, that way you bump down a little bit, but if you're, like, holding left or right as you fly upwards... Now I'm stuck in a corner. If you do it this way, you're not really gonna get, like, bumped down a few pixels. You're not gonna get bumped down if you touch the ceiling and you're holding left or right. Whereas if you are holding neither of those, you get bumped down a few pixels, and just jumping right and then flying straight up just makes it a little bit harder to actually hit that clip than if you just instead jump straight up and then fly at an angle up to that spot you need to be in. Because if you touch the ceiling, you're not going to get nudged down and just lose, like, too much height. I hope that's clear. I mean, I still apparently missed it by 1 pixel anyways. I mean, I can still miss it. I can still always miss it, by the way. Again, as I was saying, I'm just gonna get this one more time and then just continue on with the stage. Okay, I still clip through, sure. a little bit sloppy on the way up, but still, that's what it should look like. There we go. Alright, there we go. I think I'm gonna be okay with that ceiling clip. Even if I don't hit it, it's not the end of the world. I still rather would. I mean, if I'm not gonna show it off, like, in the upcoming marathon, then when's my next chance to show that off anyways? Just, when's the next one? When's the next marathon coming around where I can run this? I'm not 100% sure I remember the setup for this screen. There might be a slightly faster one, but... yeah, I think for the purpose of what we're trying to do here, that should be, like, more than good enough. If I do it that way every time, that should be more than good enough. Nice. Okay, first try. Yay, first try. Didn't think so. You gotta be, like, perfect to not get hit on that block if you keep climbing upwards the stairs. Yeah, 7-5, as soon as you enter that screen after killing the bats, if your jump tapping is literally perfect, you won't have to wait for that falling block. You can just climb faster than that block and fall and hit you. But yeah, that's assuming your jump tapping is literally perfect, and I've maybe literally done it once in a run. Of course, that was not like the world record run or anything either. I've probably done exactly like one run too. Now, I don't know if I remember the exact, then again, like... I just have to, like, not really get beaten up here. That's all I gotta do, just not get beaten up here. Here, because it auto-scrolls, I can't go any faster than the game allows me. The game doesn't let me go faster than this, so I don't gotta go faster than this. Just have to not get beaten up by enemies here, and now I'm getting swarmed. Now I'm getting swarmed. So I just gotta remember how to, like, not have that happen to me. Now I'm just looking for the safe state. Just looking for a safe state here. Okay, that's probably my best one. Just gotta remember how to, like, not have enemies just start swarming me. Because Alucard can't really take care of them or anything like that, just no. Okay, I think I let this spawn near the bottom of the screen, then I don't really have to worry about it at all. And then by the time I have, like, two gargoyles, like, up in my face, I can just grab a rosary and instantly remove both of them from the screen. Yeah, way closer to the bottom for those last two to spawn, then I switch to Trevor on my way up the stairs here. Now let's see if I can do it this way and just get a nice kill. See if I remember the exact spot to stand from, because I don't know if I do. Okay, I still killed them very quickly, sure. But I want to go back on those mummies. It looks very small, because it is, but I still want to go back on that. Yeah, because about a year ago or something, I noticed. There was something I noticed that could just... I mean... It's not going to completely turn a category on its head, I promise you, but... Any time save we can get is just... super important at this point. If you really want to optimize this category, any time save you can get is just... Okay, I'm gonna die here, maybe? No, I'm gonna have a very slow Leviathan. Mainly because I kind of ran short on hearts. I want to have at least like 7 or 8 there. I think 7's the good number. Yeah, I think I want to have at least 7 for him, so... Just grab as many hearts as I can on this auto-scroller here, just to confirm I'll have at least, like, enough. Probably more, but I want to just be sure I'm gonna have enough for the fight. So I'll let you spawn, then I just do that, go up the stairs. And then grab that rosary as it spawns. I don't know if I'm gonna take a gargoyle to the face or something. I might. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna try and kill the mummies again from the same spot as last time. I'm still gonna want to go back on this. Okay, that's even worse than the previous mummy kill because... If I can just go and run that back again. See if you'll notice something. Okay, that's the same outcome as before. I want to see if you notice something with these mummy kills. But yeah, because do note, this flame has to move to the next coffin to actually spawn in the next boss. But then again, I think that kind of just completely tells you like what I want to do. I think that tells you all you need to know anyways. I'm gonna try that again. I mean, I'm still killing the mummies extremely quickly. This still barely makes any difference, to be honest. Yeah, if I can still kill the mummies, like, that quickly, then should be fine regardless. Yeah, because I've had, like, a few... Yeah, when I was screwing around with this, I had, like, a few mummy kills where the flame spawned on the right. Where the flame spawned because the mummy on the right died last. Just saying if I can somehow make that happen, then the flame will spawn further to the right. It will take just slightly less time to reach the coffin that has a Cyclops in it. And then thus I can start that fight a fraction of a second faster. Oh, less but not high again. Yeah, I can start that fight just a fraction of a second faster, but... Yeah, when there's pretty much, like, no time left to save, like, you gotta just take, like, whatever you can find at this point. You gotta take whatever time saves you can find at this rate. There must be some detail in forgetting to just make this happen, also. Yeah, I'm dumping the holy water to my right. I'm dumping it further to the right than the left, so I'm guessing that's why the mummy on the right's dying quicker, which I'm trying to, like, not make happen just for the fun of it. Yeah, but preferably I don't want to have to chase this guy, like, halfway across the screen. Even though the flame is so much further to the right that he will spawn way quicker, but if it takes me too long to actually kill the second mummy, it's not going to really pay off. Not so much a tournament, but a speedrunning marathon. So it is for some event, to answer your question, yes, but not for a tournament in this setting, though. I really think I did that wrong. I really think it was wrong. Yeah, I just don't want to have to, like, go and chase the second mummy down if I really want to go for this strat, that is. That's not going to be fast at all, stuff. Okay, that one was just like really far to the left. Hang on. Maybe I'll do this like a couple more times and I'll just move on. Consider we're talking about like I think at best a half a second time save. This isn't like honestly worth going for right now. I mean, I figured this would be nice to show off, but if I'm not gonna be able to show it off, then what's the point? I must be doing something like horribly wrong here. Oh, that was even worse. Yeah, that was much worse. Not even close to anything good there. Yeah, then again, if I switch characters, it's gonna cost me, like, way more time than I can possibly save, so... I mean, I was thinking how to get Trevor, like, under this ledge, but... it's just definitely not worth it. I mean, I could, but it's definitely not worth trying. Yeah. I've really gotten myself stuck under here. Okay. Still dead, though. When you say, like, the game and chat when you stream on Twitch, what do you mean? Now, if that one died a little bit quicker, then that would have been what I want to show off right there. I got other things to worry about. I don't know what else to say. I got so much else I have to worry about. I gotta worry about literally everything else. I don't know what else to say here. Even if I don't, like, get the Leviathan in just one jump, I'm losing time, but it's not going to be that much compared to, like, if I just take a death or anything like that. I mean, that's still at least, like, very close to, like, a world record time, but obviously I'm losing time for sure if that happens. Still want to see if I'm gonna maybe squeak out, like, one of these, like, optimal Leviathan kills, though. Or even get, like, close. We'll just see. Maybe. Okay. No, I screwed it up. I was supposed to throw a holy water and not do a whip first. So now I screwed it up. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show off. It's slightly faster than if he gets to take a second jump, but... it's... when you see it, it doesn't, like, run smoothly, and it's, like, a second off the actual game. Yeah, that happens to me, too. Like, if I type something in chat, it's probably gonna take a second or two to actually just show up, like, on stream. I mean, I can just, like, test it, I guess, after I'm just done this section here. And here I gotta, like, just hold up to fly, not, like, jump tap, because if I jump tap, this headless pirate's gonna hit me if I just jump tap. Which won't be good. Now that will be good. Especially if I somehow get a world record pace back to 8, which I'm not expecting that. I'm not expecting that anytime soon, just not. Okay, so how many hearts did I need again? I'm trying to remember if I need like 1 or 2. Okay, I think I need like 2 big hearts. I think it's best I just take 2. Yeah, it's best I take 2. Clearly. I should take 2 of them. Oh, we're screwed. Probably not gonna get out of this alive, I don't think so. Almost dead. Almost dead. Alright, so something like this. 1... Okay, that took about a second to show up, like, on my stream layout. Yeah, that message took about a second to show up. So yeah, it doesn't exactly happen in real time. It's like about a second off or something. If that's what you're talking about, then it's happening, like... I think it happens on just about any stream, quite frankly, if that's what you're talking about. If I'm understanding this right. I guess after we beat Death. I'm gonna press enter like really loud so you can hear it too. So you can hear when that was supposed to go through. Like I'm trying to like I'm trying to break my keyboard, but no, I don't want to do that. I mean, how else am I gonna play this how else am I supposed to play this? Yeah, because we lost the keyboard. All these years ago, we lost the keyboard when I was trying to run Famicom Cypher. I mean, like, that poor keyboard didn't stand a chance. I was, like, on world record pace in, like, stage 9, then I got a watch drop that ruined it all. I mean, of course, the poor keyboard just wouldn't stand a chance at that point. Now that is something else I'm gonna have to just practice a bunch. Now that's another thing I might be a little worried about right there, that jump shot with the 2 flea men. Or as Rico likes to call them, Jackrabbit Joes. Oh wow. Okay, I think this is, oh yeah, this is gonna be even worse. As soon as I turn around to try and actually shoot one, it just jumps over me, and then I just miss. Yeah, that's literally gonna be even worse right there. That was a little early, wasn't it? Make sure I don't get hit by the guy dropping the flea man on the way up. And yeah, I'm gonna probably have to play this over like a bunch of times just to be on the safe side. Oh my god. Alright, pretend you didn't see that either. There we go. That took a whole 3 tries, but there we go. Yeah, just saying that's just not easy to hit. There's no getting around it, that's not easy to nail. That's just not easy to hit. No other way around it. If I do that, it's enough hearts. Sure, I can do that. I'm just gonna go back here again. Just gonna make a save state there. Just like right before the screen actually hits. Don't know why I haven't done that earlier, but hey. There's only like one jump shot that's really that bad. The rest of these I can easily handle. I can easily take on the rest. It's just only like one really bad one. There's only like one terrible one. Nice. Better jump tapping. We'll take that. It's possible to sneak past the axe. That is technically possible, but quite frankly, I don't think I should try it. It's possible, but I don't think I should be trying it in a real run. Unless I get, like, stupidly good at this. Unless I get stupidly good at that, that is, I shouldn't try it. It is just barely possible to slip past this axe that gets thrown. And just barely be on the ledge if you're just fast enough, but... yeah, that is barely possible. That's good to maybe save another fraction of a second, and I just figured that out, like, earlier today, actually. I mean, I was aware of the fact that I was going to be probably running Alucard for, like, about a week now, so I figured I'd have to go and look. And found another really minor time save that never, like, even thought of before. Minor as in, like, I think on average just less than half a second. But if I find even more time saves like that, then eventually it's still gonna add up to, like, a potentially another full second. You know, when the Alucard category is just this pushed, like, what else are you gonna do? Like, what else can you do when the category's already this pushed? It's like, what's even left to try at this point? That's how it's been for, like, the past 2-3 years. Like, what's even left to try at this point? Okay, no, that was terrible. That was even worse. Oh, let me just actually do this screen correctly, even though it really shouldn't be hard. I can take my time because it's an auto-scroller. Once again, I can take my time here. not gonna get hit this time. Unless both birds crash into me, I'm not gonna die. I shouldn't die unless both birds hit me. I can live through that. Yeah, I can live with that. Unless both birds crash into me. Usually does not happen ever, but... that has happened on WR pace before. That has happened to me. Did happen once. I can skip that heart behind me, but... maybe just for the sake of making sure that the stage goes according to plan, I should pick it up anyways. Just so it's less likely I somehow end up a single heart shy of just what I need to quickly take down Drac. Yeah, in case I'm somehow a single heart short. Just so that doesn't happen. Well, just so it's less likely to happen anyways, I should say. I mean, my world record run as of late, I skipped that hard behind me at the start, but... I want to be sure I'm not gonna, like, just run short on hearts or anything, then just go and grab it anyways, like I always used to. I want to be sure I'm not gonna run short or anything, I can always just go pick that up. Barely saving any time by just leaving it there. That barely saves any time anyways. That is not even close. That right there, not even close. I gotta try that again, that was not even close. Then yeah, I boost from here and I'm good. And then just like that, I am good to go. That's assuming I do everything properly, I'm gonna have enough hearts for sure if I do it all right. Yeah, there's a rhythm, and once you got the rhythm going, you should be good to go there. Pretty good, I must say. Nope. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I literally didn't jump like twice there. That was like literally 2 times I didn't just jump before throwing my axe. Wow. That was terrible. Not even... what the hell? Gonna miss it by 1 point of damage, aren't I? And now I have to wait for this platform. I'm gonna barely miss the 1 cycle. Again. I gotta try that again now. That was, yeah, I gotta try that again. I'm throwing my second axe, like, way too quickly. That must be what I'm doing. I'm obviously throwing that shit, like, way too quickly. There we go. I definitely thought I was doing something wrong. That definitely felt like it was horribly off. And I think there, if I'd have been any closer to the left, that laser would have killed me. Any closer to the left, there's no way I could have survived that laser. Would have actually just hit me straight on. Turn around. Nice. Yeah, thing is, I gotta turn around and barely move. Yeah, I land here from my jump. I gotta turn around. Yeah, I gotta turn right back around, but yeah, barely actually move. So it's a very, very nice light tap of the D-pad right I gotta do to just turn Trevor back around without him moving too much. If you press it for like as little as possible, we're not even gonna move like at all to the right. We're just gonna turn our character around. I gotta be further to the left or that laser's gonna be going diagonally and I'm gonna get hit by it. That's another thing I gotta look out for. Again. I made that mistake. Again. There we go. Perfect. There we go. There we go. Just in case, I don't know, maybe I have trouble with the owl still, but I'm probably gonna be fine here, realistically speaking. I don't know, or I could just die to the owls again on one of my, like, speed runs of whatnot. Or I could just take another death to the owls, like, or that could happen a second time, like on a Best of NES event. Whether it be like my marathon run or a tournament race, I could just die to that again. That's all. That happened to me in my tournament race for Big 20 number 17. The owls killed me. The owls got me. They got me once, they could get me again. I'll do this I'll just do it a few more times. Yeah, I think that jump off the fireball, I'm probably just gonna be okay. If anything, if there's anything that might kill me in, like, block 3, it's probably gonna be the owls. If there's anything that really just kills me, it's maybe just gonna be these. I'd rather keep the holy water. It makes some of the enemies a little bit, like, quicker to deal with, but even if I pick up the cross, there's honestly, like, barely a time difference anyways. If I know how to use the cross properly, that is, there's barely a time difference at all. If I pick up something else, on the other hand, there's a much more, like, significant time difference. Alright, so I'm gonna just hopefully I am ready now. I'm just gonna hope that I'm actually ready to just do a full-fledged Alucard run after, like, I don't know, about 8 months of not even touching this. Except for, like, the first 3 and then, like, half a stage. Yeah, because that's what I had to do for, like, Big 20 number 17. That, along with 19 other goals. So as you can imagine, it's not going to leave me that much time to even play Castlevania 3. I got 19 other games to worry about. And typically a lot of the easier parts of the run are also, like, in the first, like, 8.5 minutes, give or take. I'm gonna try and just pretend we never did that and just keep on playing. If I was actually shooting for WR, obviously that would be a reset. Obviously. Yeah, like over a second time loss and like the first minute of the run, yeah, that would be a reset. Interesting. Okay, I'm glad I'm not picking that up. Oh, Physicist! Welcome back. So, congrats on beating that Overload, wasn't it? Congrats on beating that GD level. From someone who doesn't really play GD anymore, who's lost interest in it. Congrats on beating it. I was explaining, like, why I'm doing this earlier in the stream. And yes, Best of NES speedrunning marathon. Best of NES community is hosting a speedrunning marathon. Full of NES classics. Also consisting of, like, some of the best speedrunners of the NES library. Myself included, but that only applies for Castlevania 3. Yes, I know I got off to a pretty bad start, but I mean, considering I'm not going for a world record right now, 2-second time loss is pretty much nothing. If I was, I'd just reset, like, I would have reset as soon as I took that time loss, but I just have to, like, play to get some really fast times. I don't have to get a world record or anything. Just have to get some pretty fast times. Bunch of acceptable runs. Or I'm not just, like, dying left and right. I mean, I admit that is still very annoying. Oof. Getting beaten up pretty badly here. Oh! Oh! Okay. I'm gonna have to somehow figure out what to do with the axe now. I'll have to figure something out with this now. I think I could have just easily avoided that too. Almost dead. If I die, so be it. I'm gonna hope obviously I hope I don't. I could have jumped earlier and simply avoided that, but I guess I just was not ready. At least I get to use it on the frogs. At least it's usable there. More usable than holy water, by the way. But not as usable on the mudmen, unless you don't just mind standing around to throw them. Yeah, holy water's good and all, but yeah, it just sucks against the frogs, who are most of the time, like, airborne. As they spawn, they're literally airborne, so holy water's gonna do nothing to them. The game ate my input. Yeah, the game, I think, just ate an input of mine. Like, I'm sure I pressed jump, but nothing actually went through. Pizzeria Simulator? Of course. Of course I do. Wait a Did the game eat my input again? Look, I thought for sure I was holding up, but the game just apparently thought I wasn't holding up. I think my input got eaten again. I think my input literally got eaten again. Like, I'm pretty sure I was holding up, but it just got ignored. Again. Okay. Oh, Fucking A. It's not my fault when, like, half my inputs just don't want to go through properly. It's like, I can't do anything about it. If my inputs literally don't want to go through correctly, there's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna start over. Yeah, that didn't even feel like it was my fault. That legit did not feel like it was my fault there. Like, both times I screwed up. Like, I was pretty sure I was still holding down up. I go and press B. I don't throw my holy water. Like, that's not supposed to happen. And then I press jump to jump over a bat. I don't jump. That's not supposed to happen either. Both times it just didn't feel like it was my fault. It's like, seriously now. When you say play it full, you mean just... I know there's like 4 of them you can have to deal with at once. You can try and have to... Well, of course, you always start with Lefty, that much I remember. If we're talking about the game that I played, then yeah, Lefty's the one you start with, and then there's 3 others you can try and salvage. I was starting to really struggle near the end with 2. I can't even imagine 4. I was having like quite a bit of trouble near the end with 2. Don't even want to imagine 4. Oh, so Lefty's not always the first one, then. This I did not know. So where was I don't think I ever saw that Molten Freddy one, though. So there was, like, another animatronic I never saw? is what you're telling me? Or does Lefty replace Molten Freddy in that case? Because I only ever saw, like, 2 and I got jump scared and, like, yeah, when I lost the game, I only, like, saw 2. Yeah, him and Scrap Baby. Okay, yeah, this I did not know. Yeah, I think Scrap Baby was the second one I ran into. Ah, I see. I know, I know. Okay, what are we doing? You know what? I guess I have to pick up the watch. Not that I want to, but looks like I'm picking it up. Looks like I'm gonna get knocked backwards into it. I'll have to try to use this one too then. Just grab a bunch of hearts and I should be able to use it. Ooh, okay. Not gonna get screwed over. Fine. Hit me again. Hit me one more time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just to make that nice and easy. I'm not gonna push my luck here. I'd rather not push my luck after seeing everything fall apart on 4 the last time. I was already losing a bunch of time anyways. Oh! Oh! Okay. It works. It works. Okay, that works. Where exactly is the frog's hitbox located? I know you just don't want it to touch you, but... yeah, that begs the question. What exactly is, like, the hitbox on that frog, then? That really does beg the question now that I think about it. Was the hitbox just, like, below the block I was standing on, and I just didn't know until, like... and I just never noticed? Was that possible? Yeah, I know. Okay. Not a big deal. It's not a deal breaker. Just a little bit annoying. Yeah, Jesse, I know. Okay. Not as bad as the stage before, but still. If If you thought getting knocked back by 2 owls was bad, the second one actually forced me to land on a watch drop that I didn't want. Yeah, like, another owl I killed dropped the watch, and then, like, yet another owl just bumped into me, knocked me backwards. And since I can't, like, control myself until I land again, I was forced to take the watch I didn't want. So I think you can get the idea of just how badly that 3 went. I think you get the idea by now. Okay, no stupid drops so far, that's good. Well, except for the watch. Nice. Got it. Got that. That's good. Plus 0.7. Still, that's not really what I want to be seeing, but... I mean, if I'm just trying to, like, stay close to, like, world record pace, that's still, like, at least good enough for that. If I want to stay close, it's at least good for that. Okay, now the real fun starts. After we're done with this cutscene anyways, the real fun starts. Good. That's nice. Neato. Even better yet, gonna have no problems with the ceiling as well. Better yet, good ceiling. On ball drop. Minus 0.1. Another thing I'm curious is to, like, if there's a way to, like, reduce the amount of lag on that Skull Knight King fight. If there is, that can just speed up that fight as well, and, I mean, like, I'd take any time save at this point. If it's reasonably doable, I'd take anything at this rate. Door, okay. That was the easy part of 6. Now the much tougher parts are coming up. The much harder parts are coming up now. Let's see what I can do with them. If I screw up something, if I screw up just something, I'm not gonna be surprised. If I get something wrong, I won't be too surprised. I mean, a lot of this stuff is just not easy by any means. That's what I was afraid of. Now I gotta go around. Gotta go around the long way now, because I was 1 pixel short from taking that boost. Got the second one at least. At least I nailed the second one, but still. And then I'm gonna get a lagless Frankenstein fight after missing that, too. After missing a ceiling clip, then I'm gonna get a lagless fight. Which we almost never see. We almost never see a Frankenstein fight like that. That almost never happens. Alright, I'm gonna try and hit this now. Let's see. Nope. And then I have a Flea Man also on my ass. I need to get him off. Then I also had a Flea Man still just giving me trouble. Took extra damage, and I had a Flea Man giving me problems on top of that. Took even more time just to get him off my back, too. Which myth, the legend, which, like, the man, the myth, the legend play? And you mean, like, Pizzeria Simulator or something else? Okay, I just want to be sure I'm gonna have enough hearts to do whatever. I want to be sure I'm not running out or anything like that. That was my first guess. Okay, nailed that at least. Whoa, okay, I might be in trouble. Yeah, I did. Except, I don't really think I can, like, pay attention to chat right now. I'm 1 hit away from dying, so I really gotta know exactly what I'm doing here. I took 2 hits I wasn't supposed to, so now I gotta know exactly what I'm doing here to just not die, straight up. I gotta play all of this just right. If I get hit again, we're really gonna be up Shit's Creek. I gotta hope I do it all just right. Yeah, 7 was not supposed to go this bad, but it went this bad. No, it went bad. I cannot forget that I need to grab some wall meat for the rest of this to, like, work. For the boss fights to work out, I'm gonna have to grab some wall meat. Otherwise, I have to just not get hit at all on Cyclops. Actually, hang on a minute. Okay, you're in the way now, too. Okay. I was a little worried that was gonna maybe just barely run out. That holy water was gonna barely run out, but... Okay. Probably closer to like 8 months, actually. Okay, I still want a charging Cyclops, though. That much I still want. Just make this quick, nice and quick. Okay. I just realized I only got like 6 hearts. That's also gonna slow down my Leviathan kill by quite a bit. Now I gotta whip him down the rest of the way. Oh, yeah, missing that ceiling clip at the start. Yeah, that put me in really bad shape. That just doubled my time deficit right there. Yeah, missing that clip, that screwed up so many things. Yeah, that did so much damage to my pace. Well, I'll keep playing, though. I'm gonna keep playing. Just 3 levels left, so I'm definitely gonna keep playing. I mean, world record was already off the table since, like, stage 3, actually. So it's fine. Okay, there's the perfect axe throw. Of course, whether or not I get, like, the low axe immediately or it takes a while, it's not gonna... yeah, it really is not gonna change anything. It still changes, like, nothing, though, realistically speaking. With a plus 37, that's not gonna change anything. Oh yeah, don't remind me. Just don't die here and it should be okay. I didn't die. I got a plus 1.6. I didn't die at least. Then again, I haven't even died at all. Like, still, haven't died at all. Let's just keep it that way. Let's just keep it like that. Okay. Got it. Let's go. Got it. I got the jump shot that I was dreading. I don't know why I got an extra flea man there. I had to deal with an extra flea man, I usually don't. I just want to be sure that neither one could just, like, intercept me while I was trying to fly. When you really want to be sure you're not going to get hit by either one. Alright, that's good jump tapping. Right, that's good jump tapping right there. Not taking a chance with that axe throw. Not just wagering whether or not I'll be absolutely perfect there. I'd rather not. I mean, just maybe save, like, at most half a second. I'm more than 38 seconds in the hole. What's that gonna do? What is half a second save gonna even do for me at this point? Even if I can just, like, still consistently play deathless runs, I should be okay. Beautiful. I love it when the birds do that. That's the best way that's like the best way that screen can go, to be honest. That's the best way the birds can act. I pretty much broke even with my Stage 9 in the world record run. I pretty much broke even. Would have been gaining some time back if I didn't have to hesitate on like a second Jackrabbit Joe, where there's usually not one. Yeah, Jackrabbit Joe, nobody likes you. That is a really nice ceiling clip. That is beautiful. That is a work of art right there. That is a work of art. Nice. Let's add that too while we're at it. At the forward shop, let's add that in. Come on, let's not bomb the Dracula fight while we're at it. Let's get this good too. Uh-oh. Crap. And he got away. He got away. Still 6. Okay, we'll do this. Apparently I missed the damage somewhere. Apparently missed the point of damage somewhere. Missed one, so I gotta wait on this platform. Well done. 2638. Yeah, I screwed up the Dracula fight pretty badly. 2638. Yeah, first run I completed in like, what, I don't know. It's been 8 months. I still am kind of doubting I'm gonna go for another one tonight. I'm gonna go for, like, more runs in the foreseeable future, absolutely. Probably just not tonight, though. Yeah, you should have gotten, like, 16 high axes instead of 0. You know what one of the worst things about that run was? It was on world record pace. It wasn't that... Oh yeah, of course. Of course I remember Baze too while we're at it. That's like a whole other story though. Not only was that lost run with the 16 high axes, not only was that world record pace. Of course I was trying to beat the world record at the time. Well, duh. Of course I was. I think I have to close this though so I can actually just show you a new window. Hello? Let me just get this. I guess I'll minimize my emulator then. Are Baze's runs lost media? For the most part, yes. If I just Google search like Baze 86, not much is gonna come up. Okay, there's a YouTube channel. There's a YouTube channel. Baze 86. Double Dragon 3. Double Dragon 2. He's also, like, absurdly good at speedrunning the Double Dragon games as well. It's not just Castlevania 3 he was dominating at one point, also Double Dragon. Like, all 3, like, NES Double Dragon games. He had some Batman speedruns, but I don't know if they're on his channel anymore. He was also, like, really, really good at Batman as well. Whereas, I was never that good at Batman at all. Yeah, he still has a profile on SRC. He has some... Oh, he has some runs on the leaderboard for Castle... There's a no-whip category. He has, like, runs on the miscellaneous Castlevania categories, though. There's damageless, there's easy mode, there's whip only. I didn't know there was no whip. Yeah, he has some Batman runs. Oh, also has a run for any percent glitchless on Simon's Quest. Yeah, but none of his Castlevania 3 runs are on SRC, though. If I type, like, Baze Castlevania 3, I wonder what's gonna show up. Honestly, nothing's really showing up. Not seeing any Castlevania 3 videos from him if I look. I don't see any. Except you're spelling it wrong, so I guess that's why I can't find it. Yeah, it's spelt... If I just say it, it's not gonna spell it. Okay, where's the, like... Okay, that's a game capture. Where's the window capture? I think I have to, like, add one. I'm gonna make this bigger. Okay, can I move it towards the middle of the screen without moving anything else while I'm at it? Yeah, I think that's about right. Okay, this was like the sequel to my Castlevania speedrunning fails. This wasn't the one that had, like, I was, like, on... Okay, this... Yeah. I can't believe I ranked that fail at only number 2. I mean, like, I guess once you see, like, what now that I remember what the number 1 fail in this video was, I guess, like, once you see it, you'll understand. Yeah. For further context, this was when I was trying to actually get my first ever, like, world record on a speed run. And I was less than a second away from just bopping K-Mac. And on this day, this run, past stage 7, boom! Look at that! Minus 10.9. I wasn't just on world record pace. I wasn't just gonna beat K-Mac. I was gonna go and shatter his run. His run was gonna get absolutely shattered here. Look at this lead. I already told you. His run was gonna get shattered. So yeah, Fizz has brought up the 16 high axis. This is what he's referring to.
Oh my god, no, 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 no! No, no! 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 It just fucking blew it! No! Minus 10.9 and I just blew it! Oh my god! No! No! Oh my god, give me a low axe! Oh my god, this is impossible! Wow. This is hopeless. Oh my god. Holy shit.
This happened, like, 6 years ago, I think.
What's that in a row?
And this is still so painful to watch.
No, it's all over.
This is so painful to watch, I shit you not. This happened 6 years ago and it still hurts almost just as now as it did back then. To think something like that was possible.
How many was that in a row? Holy fuck.
I think it was 16. And if you want to do some math, and you want to make an assumption that the chance of you getting a low axe and a high axe are, like, equally likely, 1 in 2. If you do, like, 1 in 2 to the power of 16, you get, like, 1 in 65,536 chance of that happening. You get a 1 out of 65,000 occurrence. And for that to be on a run that was 10 seconds ahead of the world record at the time, too.
That was almost a minute loss. Over missing 1 axe.
No, really, how was this not number 1?
That was impossible.
It just happened. It wasn't impossible. Oh, I forgot I had a 1.5 here. Oh, I forgot this.
I'm actually really shaking right now. Holy shit, I'm so nervous.
Yeah, Fistus also brought up Bays, and as soon as I saw, like, there was this 1.5, I was like, okay, I remember this one, too. Oh, this one was also pretty good. Not so much when it happened, but looking back now.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, for further context at the time, the world record, at least I thought it was, still like a 26:19 by, yeah, Bays 86. One that just seemed hopeless to beat at first, but here I proved myself wrong. Here I conquered.
Yes, dudes! Fucking
Yes! Here I came, I saw, and I conquered with a
Oh my
26:17. Actually, no, I didn't.
Oh my god. Wait, what? What? Didn't want to say it earlier, but I already posted a new world record in Discord, 26:11. Holy shit, let me go look at that.
I think? Yeah. I don't even know if I remember exactly what day of, like, what month this happened, but I do vaguely remember that I did this stream. I did this live stream where I beat Bays' 26:19. I didn't check any channels on any Discord servers, but Bays actually beat his own 26:19, bringing the world record down to a 26:11 a fewer hours before I started my stream and got my 26:17, so this was never, like, at any point the world record either. And then, like, not too long after that, and I assume that this was all, like... Okay, if I maximize my emulator, okay, you can still see it. I want to load a save state quickly. Yeah, because I'm just gonna pause my game here real quick. Yeah, you know what's even, like, more fucked up? I mean, the strategy I'm about to use here isn't exactly like what Baze showed me, like, in the video he sent me. So he got a 2611, and then just, like, also the same day, also assuming, like, this was done, like, this was discovered after he got his 2611, he showed me a time save, learn this, and you can save, like, 5+ seconds. No, I think maybe, like, more like 8+ seconds. Learn this and you can save, like, 8+ seconds in level 6. I got to see that somehow. Before I got to see that he got the 2611. I somehow got to see that he figured out that strat to save 8+ seconds in level 6 by taking that ceiling clip there that I just did. This was like, apparently, I think he figured it out maybe after he got the 2611, because I do vaguely remember watching that run back and that clip not being in there. But I definitely remember doing that in my 2617. I'm like dead certain that was in my 2617. What you just saw there, but slightly different. The setup wasn't exact, but how crazy is all that?
Are you fucking kidding? Alucard's going down. Oh, fuck!
Okay, I remember this clip now. Super Castlevania 4. This wasn't even anywhere close to world record. Why did they put this on number 1, though? I think I should have honestly at this point just swapped around like clips number 2 and 1. But I mean, still, like, this was like the most brutal choke I've ever had on Super Castlevania 4 by a long shot. Yeah, back when I was actually running SCV4. This was by far my most brutal choke. I wanted a sub 36 for the longest of times. I basically had it, like, right in my hands.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it left! It's not over yet.
If I'd gotten that orb, this would have been an easy one.
This would have been the easy one. But we actually do have to kind of worry a bit.
I don't know exactly how many hits Dracula was supposed to, like, be able to take. I don't know how many hits exactly that was. I mean, I'm having to count, like, crosses hitting him and the whip hitting him, so it's a little tricky, but his health drops to 1. Hit him once, hit him again, and then I just get struck by lightning. So I still theorize that it might have been entirely possible that I literally died on practically the final input of the run. Like, Dracula was exactly 1 hit away from death, I theorize. And then I'm standing in just the wrong spot, and that lightning bolt hits me just before I can land the final hit to close out what for sure would have been a sub 36. What was I throwing? I want to know what I was throwing. I know this is like a completely different video. Yeah,
I don't know how bad.
Yeah, anyone who remembers. Yeah, I know I also choked like 2 world record paces on Alucard, but this was like the sequel to my like Castlevania speedrunning fails that may or may have not happened to you. This was the sequel, and this was the clip I put on number 1. And this was like by far one of my favorite clips I've ever recorded. I've ever gotten off a live video feed when I was running Alucard. Of course, after it had happened. Not like fucking when it happened. After it had happened, this was one of my favorite clips. Of course, it was nothing short of tragic. But what really sold it is I just so happened to have the face cam on while doing this. What really sold it was my facial expression, like, when this run died.
Birds, please, just let this... Birds? No. Birds?
Hang on, I'm gonna pause it on the perfect frame.
No.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, I really want to make a meme out of this one frame for... Yeah, I actually did sort of like try and make a meme out of this one frame on one of my live streams all these years back. Where I just... Instead of actually having like a functional face cam, I just took like a random still for one of my live streams. Eventually settling on this one. If anyone asks, I'd say like, sorry guys, my face cam is broken. It's like stuck on this one state here. Wait, what the hell's going on in my live stream? Error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I'm still alive, but I'm guessing maybe the stream quality is suffering a bit. Yeah, I tried to just have as much fun as I could with this one frame here. Of course, after the fact that I literally lost... Yes, this was a world record pace run, by the way. I had a 26:05. Chambers at the time had a 25:59 that I was trying to beat. I was on pace to beat that. All the way into stage 9-4. And I just had to not get hit by both birds on that screen, and both birds managed to hit me and just end the run prematurely. 9-4. You can understand the pain. Oh my god, was I really like this crushed? I was really this crushed over losing this run, like wow. Wow.
I fucking believe it, man, I don't believe it. That was literally all I needed to get past for this one stage, and the birds just gave me like a fucking awful pattern.
Yeah, awful pattern indeed. Okay, I don't need that anymore. Yeah, there's other fails, but those are like definitely my highlights personally. So yeah, I think with that, I'm just gonna end the stream. It was, yeah, it was alright. Nothing too crazy, but as long as I can at least do that, if I can just do something like even mid-26:30s for my marathon run, people are still probably gonna be impressed. I mean, of course I want to do better than that, but even if it's just like, 26:30 something, it's still gonna be like pretty fast for most people's standards. It should still be good enough. So yeah, I'll just end stream here and find some time like later this week, also the next week, to just keep on playing Alucard. And maybe Sypha as well, if maybe like the viewers decide, would rather just decide to have me run that instead.